G'day everyone, what is going on? It is your favorite producer from Down Under, Jhin, back with another video. And in this one, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can easily make a hard piano sample, something that would be perfect for EST, G, or Nardo Week. But yeah, if you are new here, would greatly appreciate it if you do punch that subscribe button, because I checked my analytics and, what the f is this? So yeah, if you can punch that subscribe button, would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into FL Studio and let's deconstruct this sample. Okay, so here we are inside of FL Studio. And to begin with, when you are making a hard piano melody, you obviously need a good piano sound. Now, the one we ended up going for is from Contact. It is the Nor Pure library, and we are just using the basic Pure preset, which is the first one that loads when you do load this library. Now, the pattern we are playing is really simple. We start off with an A minor, and then we work our way down to an F minor. Now, all we've done is we've just grabbed a normal triad. So if I was to add the middle note here, we would have this C, and then we would have this G sharp. But we got rid of that mainly due to the fact by getting rid of the middle notes of a chord progression, you actually do make it sound a bit darker. This technique is used a lot in 2013, 2014 drill. Even now, it's used a lot with Tion Wayne, and it's used a lot as well in a lot of songs by Yeet. It's just a technique that is really used, really simple, and it just builds a lot of suspense. So yet again, we just grabbed this E and the C, or the fifth of these chord progressions, bumped them up an octave, and then we do have these D notes right here, which is just being used as a passing note to make the transition just a little bit smoother. In context, it sounds like so. It's just really basic, but this is the foundation of the full melody. It's just something I tend to do is just a really simple piano just to kind of build the foundation. It's practically the building blocks of this melody. Going on to the next instance, we have an expand where we have the ambience music box coming in, and the pattern that one is playing is just really simple. It's just an arpeggio, and in context, sounds like so. Really simple. The only thing that we're doing with this melody is with the bass notes over here, we're just pitching them down 4 semitones, so it's actually following the root note of the piano. So 1, 2, 3, 4, we are now in the key of F, which is the exact same as the piano. The next element that we have coming in is from Electra, and that one is just a simple pad. It is the K Swisher pad from the Barneville Electra preset bank, which is a free preset bank from Producer Grind. If you want to grab that one, I'll be leaving a download link to it in the description. It's a really good bank, and we're just playing a really simple chord progression. We're playing the A minor, and all we've done is we've just bumped the lower note down to the F, following the root notes, but the C and E stays the same. In context, just sounds like so. It's just to be used as a texture, and I do switch it up a bit when it comes to the hook where I have the piano playing, then the pad. It's just to make it sound like it is evolving and changing. The last thing that we do have in this melody, because this melody is really simple, we just have 4 things playing, and the last one is from Arcade. It is the Rigor Mortis bank, and we just have one sound being used as a texture, and that texture sounds like so. It's a texture that I've used quite a lot in a lot of my other beats. It just sounds like it's a shovel being dragged across the ground. Subtle texture right there can actually make the beat sound a bit more full and a bit more professional as well. It's something I strongly suggest. Do not sleep on textures. Those things are amazing to make your beats sound more unique. Going on to the effects, for the piano, we just have an EQ where we're cutting out some of the lows and some of the highs. With the expand, we have a reverb coming in, mix of 40%, decay of 2, with a low cut of 200. Retrograde by Simon Savita, which has been automated with left and right on half, mix is on 50%, nothing much there. Electro, we have reverb yet again, 60%, 2-second decay, 100 hertz, low cut, and just an EQ just to tidy it up. And as you can see, I wanted it really far in the background, hence the really strict band pass right there. And with the arcade, nothing. This has all been routed to its own track, which is insert 5, where we have a sound shifter where we're actually pitching it down 5 semitones because it sounded a bit darker and a bit more grittier. Another Valhalla Vintage Verm with the Room preset, mix on 30%, decay on 2 seconds, 300 hertz, low cut. RC20 is coming in with a preset I've made called Tri-Freeze, where I've just turned off magnetic. If you want to cop this preset, we'll be leaving a link to it down in the description. A parametric EQ where I'm just cleaning up some of the lows and some of the highs because it did get a little bit muddy, pitching it down 5 semitones. A portal with the grain swells preset, which is automated throughout the full beat. An RVox just to compress it because levels were a little bit weird. Some parts were peaking, some parts weren't, so I wanted to kind of, make it a bit even. Then just a fruity limiter just to stop the random peaks that would still happen with it. But yeah, that is the easy way that you can make a hard piano beat inside of FL Studio. If you want to listen to the finished product, I'll be leaving a card above me so you can listen to that one and watch it on the second channel. If you want to watch the rest of the playlist of this series, we'll be leaving a card above me as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, would greatly appreciate it if you do subscribe and also flick that little notification bell. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week for another video.